Welcome to our ProjectHack11 submission. This is Team No Code Continuum, and this is your captain speaking, Ben Banham, and team members George Godfrey and Matteo Paolo join me also. We took a look at challenge number 14 to create a visualization to allow the NHS project professionals team to see and understand the composition of their project workforce. Let's get struck straight in. So, we were provided with an Excel extract, which we had a look at the raw data. That looks like this in Excel, but what we said is we're not going to play around with this in Excel, but we're going to utilize a product that we love called UltraX Designer. It's all no code, drag and drop. Utilize these tools at the top to build what's known as a workflow that we can see here. Here's our NHS project raw data coming on in, and what we did is we joined it to all of the other data sources that you provided to us, and then we said, right, well, let's take a look now at these four main demographics, those being ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, and disability. So what we did for each one of these is we then prepared the data to say, okay, what is the percentage of disabled, not disclosed, or unknown project professionals in the team? This is the percentages that are represented here across the NHS project professionals team. Okay, well, that's given me a view now of what that percentage is across the team, but if I'm going to then analyze whether these are over or underrepresented groups, I need extra data sets to compare against. So what we did was we went online and we found the NHS Trust and CCG's data sets for equality and diversity, and we then parsed out the exact same statistics, now showing us NHS wide, not just in the project professionals team. These are what those same diversity groups look like. And then we said, right, we want to take that even further. We went onto the UK Office of National Statistics and downloaded the same metrics once again. So this is now going to provide us with those same statistics, but this is now UK wide. So now what we did was did the exact same preparation for those, to say, other three diversity groups here, and we then just prepped them all out and then wrote them out to an Excel workbook. This Excel workbook can now be lovely represented in what's known as a Power BI dashboard. So this is a sexual orientation view that we've got here, and we've got three main categories. This is what the sexual orientation looks like for the UK in 2020. This is NHS wide, and then this is the project professionals. Notice this is a key at the top here. Then we've got the same for biological sex. It's going to pop up in a moment. What I noticed here was quite interesting, that 76.9% of workers across the NHS are female. However, in the project professionals team, it's 64.5% male. Interesting split there. In the UK, it's pretty much 50-50. We've got the same view here for ethnicity, and exactly the same view here for disability. We wanted to take this even further, and we just broke this down now with the same analysis, but we're now doing it by region as well. So you can have a look at the disability split for London, North East, all these different regions here, and again, it's all for all these different ethnicity groups, or diversity groups, excuse me. So we can have a look at that, and we can take you through this in more detail on a separate session should you wish. But in the interest of time, I'm going to skip on ahead to what else we've done. I really wanted to take this one step further for you and have a more value add proposition here for something that you've not really asked for, but we wanted to show you nonetheless. So we took a data set here which showed us the NHS job vacancies across different years. And what we did is we prepared that data so we can get to this view here, which is showing us by region, by year, how many staff postings were advertised for the NHS. And we wanted to say, can we predict how many of these job vacancies are going to pop up in the future based upon some other metrics? And those metrics that we wanted to add into this analysis were, what are the UK hospital locations? So what we did is we took these hospital locations we found online, we parsed out the longitude and latitude coordinates for these hospitals, and then even sent those up to the Google Maps API to find their postcodes. We then had a look at the UK population by region, and we then had a look at the UK average age by region, and we pushed this all into a machine learning algorithm which says, okay, taking a look at this historical data, how can we predict that these UK job postings in the NHS are going to change in the future? Now this allows us to provide these visual graphics here to say this is how the job postings from 2016 to 2021 have changed. Red areas are saying where NHS jobs are dropping and green areas are where NHS jobs are rising. And this is the same comparison for 2020 to 2021. And we now also got these bar chart views for all the regions and how we expect the job postings to change over there. And again, all no code. So that was a very, very quick whistle-stop tour. We've got a 5-minute limit to go through our solution for you. So we're now going to spend a couple of minutes answering the questions that Warwick has provided as well. So question number 1 was, how would you identify specific demographics to target? And the reason why we split those 4 demographics was simply because those were the 4 demographics represented within the NHS raw data. This is the raw data here, and these were the fields that stuck out to us most: disability status, ethnic origin, person, gender, and also their sexual orientation. The second question was, what operational resource, management, and skills would be required to deploy and maintain this solution? So all we need would be to have AlterX Designer installed onto one of your analysts or staff's PC, and they're going to have a view such as this. We can provide you with these files, and all you need to do is to click on run to run that process, and that's going to flow on through. As we can see here in just one moment, the data is going to flow from left to right. And it runs in a matter of seconds. And if you want to run this analysis again on a different data sources, different view of the data, then all you're going to have to do is change these inputs here on the left hand side and then click onto play once again, and you get the exact same answers out the other end, but for the different data set that you provide. Easy as that. And as we can see here, we've performed this analysis in little as 33.9 seconds. No time at all. And the final question was, given what you know now, how would you approach the challenge again? And since we attended this hackathon virtually, we would definitely be coming down to London next time to attend this event in person. I believe that's how we tackle that challenge again. Thanks so much for listening to our submission. This has been Team No Code Continuum. Thank you.